So that Morbius trailer, did you like it? Did you like it? You know you liked it. Hey guys, how you doing today? This is David Lucas back here again. Welcome back to my channel. Now today we're gonna be kind of talking about the new trailer that just came out for Sony's Marvel universe, which may or may not be connected to the MCU now. Morbius, starring Jared Leto as Michael Morbius. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you give this a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll really appreciate it. This was a movie that I wasn't too sure about at first. I actually really liked Venom. I didn't really love Venom, but I liked Venom. I found there was a lot of enjoyment out of Venom, and there was some stuff in the movie that did not hit right. I completely understand, but I feel as a whole, Venom was an enjoyable movie. And then after Venom, we got word that Sony is starting to develop like their own kind of villain, anti-hero type of series of films. Kind of like their own comic book universe type thing was going on, which was pretty cool. Now, before I get into the nitty gritty of all the things about this trailer, that the big surprises were, I'm going to kind of say how I felt about the trailer and how I kind of seen the trailer. First off, I gotta say, I think it looks really good. I like the kind of stylistic approach they're taking to it. It feels kind of like a movie that was comic book movie, at least, that was kind of made in 2003 or like around that area, which some people will look at that as a bad thing. But me personally, I think that actually looks really cool. It reminds me of Blade, kind of like the style of it. It reminds me of Blade, the first Daredevil movie. It kind of gives me that kind of vibe and feel to it. And I like that. I like it because it's different, and it's something that we haven't seen in a while, and it's something new today. But which is actually one of the reasons why I liked Venom in the first place, because Venom did have that kind of feel to it. And I like that. I personally really like that kind of feel. Jared Leto, the first look of him as Morbius looks really well. I really like the look of him. We get a little shot of it. And I also think he's going to be playing and portraying the role of Michael Morbius very well. Now, I don't know much about Morbius. I didn't read a lot of his comics. I mostly know Morbius from the Spider-Man animated series. That's kind of what I know him mostly from. But I know there's a lot of great Morbius comics, and if you guys can recommend me some good Morbius comics to read, I will love to check them out. But from what I've seen and from what I know of Morbius, it looks like Jared Leto basically has the role down and is gonna perform. Even if the movie's bad, he's gonna perform one hell of a performance. Now to the big surprises of the trailer that everyone's talking about and everyone's going crazy about. First shot of kind of like halfway in the trailer, we get a shot of Michael Morbius looks like he's walking out of jail or something like that, and then we see a picture of, on the wall, a painting, kind of looks like, of Spider-Man, with the word on it, murderer, which is connecting to the Far From Home Spider-Man, which we all know what happened at the very end of that, of the end credit scenes with J.K. Simmons and J. Jonah Jameson. We all know that, and that's what that's connecting to, what it seems. But something I noticed, which I thought was really weird, I don't know, maybe they'll change it halfway throughout the movie, or like while editing him or something like that. But I noticed that this picture is a picture of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, but it's a screenshot from the Spider-Man PS4 game on there. So I kind of hope that's it's a good surprise, but I kind of why can't we just have Tom Holland's Spider-Man suit on there? Maybe it's something to do with rights issues, I don't know. Or maybe in like the film, like the reasoning inside the film is that just how some of the people look at Spider-Man, how they see Spider-Man as, and so they paint him like that, maybe. I don't know, I think that's really weird, but a good surprise nonetheless, and it's showing a little bit throughout the movie that we're connecting some. And then the final shot of the trailer, which is kind of the nail in the coffin for the connecting to the MCU, is that we get our very first look as Michael, well, not our very first look, but the first look in the movie, Michael Keaton as Vulture in the Morbius trailer, talking to Morbius, saying, "What's up, Doc?" With this little Michael Keaton smirk going on there. It's kind of cool when you think about it. That is a meeting between Batman and the Joker, because Michael Keaton, he played the Batman, and Jared Leto played the Joker. Yeah, you get it. Okay, everyone knows it. But I think that's really cool, and I think that's kind of a nail in the coffin, same with Sony basically saying, yeah, this is connected to the MCU. Now, as how far this is going to be connected to the MCU, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to connect it all, how it's going to intertwine with each other. The way how I think it's going to be, and this is not, I don't have any inside information about this, it's just my own thought, is that maybe it's going to be connected like how the Netflix series are connected to the MCU. Where the shows, well, in the Netflix way, the shows themselves were connecting to the MCU kind of, but the MCU doesn't necessarily reference the shows. So I think it's going to be kind of like that, where in the Sony movies, like Morbius and Venom 2, they're going to reference, like, Spider-Man, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and his storyline of what's going on in the MCU, but during the MCU times, they're not going to pop up in any of the MCU movies, or their stories interject with the MCU stories, or stuff like that. I think that's what they're going to do with this. I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure, but from the looks of it, it seems like that's what they're going for, which I'm fine with. That's completely fine. I just think it would be really cool to see them all connected and Spider-Man under one universe. It kind of seems like, too, Sony is planning, because they wanted this since the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man days, was to have a Sinister Six movie. And it looks like that's what they're really going for with these movies and the connecting with the MCU. I think that they're gonna be going for the Sinister Six. So what'd you guys think of this Morbius trailer, the first teaser trailer for Morbius? Did you guys like it? Did you not like it? Are you interested in this movie, Let me know in the comment section below. I would really like to know. And as always, I would really appreciate if you gave it a like and a subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that a lot. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for watching, as always, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.